This is the Moshpit Backstage podcast for punk, metal and rock interviews and segments.
What was the inspiration for writing and recording Phone Book for Hokkaido? The songs have themes such as like social anxiety, homesickness and loss. Is that something that you were feeling at the time?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the songs just kind of come out of, like, I don't try to write certain themes, so they just kind of come out of what's going on at the time. I don't think there's anything too heavy on there, so it's just kind of typical young person stuff, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When you formed as a band, what other bands and artists influenced and inspired your sound?
Just like a lot of like typical kind of like 90s punk and like, you know, punk and hardcore bands from now, like, you know, early Rise Against and Blink, and then, you know, bands like Descendants. But there's a lot of really good Sydney and like Canberra bands that have kind of looked after us from the start. So even bands like Nerdlinger from Sydney have kind of really influenced us from the start.
Are you into a lot of underground bands as well?
What do you mean when you say underground?
Like, I mean, like bands that, like, not big name bands that sort of perform around the local place where you're from.
Yeah, I feel like it's important to be active in the scene outside of your own band. So I think, yeah, we're all pretty familiar with lots of local, like, smaller bands that are really, really killer. So.
Yeah. What has been the best part of your musical journey as a band so far?
Just playing shows and making mates. Basically, like, everybody who plays in a band knows it costs a lot of money and takes a lot of your time and effort, but it's, you know, it's worth it playing good shows, just meeting new people.
Yeah, having lots of energy on stage and trying to have, like, the best show possible.
Yeah, it's just always, you know, like, we just played a pretty cool little weekender of just 3 shows, and it was just, you know, I was wrecked after it and felt really sick, but yeah, it's worth it, you know, It's great.
So you're performing in Melbourne on the Saturday 29th of October at Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar, performing with As a Rival. Have you performed with them before?
Yeah, we just played 3 shows with them over the weekend.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So it was good to perform with them?
Yeah, they're great guys, and they hooked us up on those shows, and they're a really good band, so it's just always, we'd never played with them before either, so it's always good to play with new people, and even better when they're really good. So
yeah, it's always good when you go and see bands and it's like more than one band performing. It's good to have a mix. Yeah. Do you write songs as a group, or do you have like one person who takes charge of the songwriting?
Predominantly it's like me writing lyrics and structures, but it's never just a single person thing. We always kind of work on it together, and then when we record it never ends up being the same as what like, it's never finished until you actually put it out, and then even changes happen since then. So it starts off just me, and then we kind of just work on it together. We don't really have a formula.
Yeah, it just sort of happens as...
Yeah, it just comes out,
Awesome. You've toured around Australia. What's been your favourite city so far to perform in?
Well, we haven't played, like, there's still so many cities we haven't played. We've only really been, like, New South Wales and Victoria, but Canberra's always, I don't know why, Canberra's just always, we've played Canberra more than anywhere else, and it's always a good time. Wollongong's always fun too. It's kind of like a hometown show in Wollongong.
Do you have, like, goals to perform in other countries as well? Like, eventually?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really think about, like, to me that would just be, that's not even in my mind as happening yet. We're not there yet, but we are, you know, you never say no.
Just focusing
if the opportunity came around, then yeah, we'd take it for sure.
Just focusing on what's going on right now, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have any pre-show rituals, like, to get you in the zone for performing?
Do you mean pre-show?
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Before the show.
I think we just... Nothing too crazy. We don't take it too seriously. We just kind of hang out and just... actually, I always get a burrito from Guzman and Gomez. That's one thing I always do, yeah.
Which flavour?
Whatever's... Oh, it depends if I'm Paul that week or not.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I get the cheapest, but it's all good. So.
Yeah, it's like me. I went to go to taco the other day from this restaurant. It was like tiny. It was like cheapest thing on the menu, and it was like tiny taco.
Yeah. But I don't know why. I think it's just always... It always just seems to be a Guzman around somewhere, so, yeah.
Yeah. What's the next step for Raised as Wolves? So you just released your new phone book for Hokkaido. What do you see yourselves doing next after this?
I think, I don't know. I mean, we've still got a few more shows left for the year, including that Melbourne one. We're playing Wollongong this weekend and Sydney the weekend after again. There's no plans to get back in the studio just yet. I think definitely just got to write some more songs, maybe another EP, an album in the future. We'll see what happens.
Awesome. Razor's Wolves will be performing in Melbourne on Saturday the 29th of October at the Last Chance Rock and Roll Bar, performing with As a Rival. Make sure you head down and enjoy the night.
Thanks for listening to the Moshpit Backstage podcast. You can subscribe to us on iTunes and Omni. To find out more about the show, go to www.syn.org.au/moshpit. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/moshpitonsyn and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at moshpitsyn. The regular Moshpit radio show broadcasts punk, rock and metal tunes and interviews every Thursday nights on Syn 9.7 on FM and digital radios. Listeners outside of Melbourne, Australia can stream Syn 9.7 online at www.syn.org.au. Thanks to Vintage Ruin for the music.
Hi, this is Tommaso from Flashgun Apocalypse.
Hi, I'm Enid from Girls' School.
I am Phoebe Pinnock from Heavenly Axe.
Hey, this is Gary Olney of the Misfits.
Hey, this is Kat Sproul from Horizon's Edge, and you're listening to the Moshpit on Syn FM.
Hi, this is Einar from Leopard.
Hi, I'm Virginia Lilly from the band Lily.
This is Raul from 1349.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ali from Zebrahead.
Hey, everybody, this is Charlie Benante with Anthrax, and you are listening to the Moshpit on Syn.